William Henry Harrison, the 9th President of the United States. Harrison was descended from the Virginia plantation nobility. In 1773, he was born in Berkeley. At Hampden-Sydney College, he majored in classics and history before beginning his medical studies in Richmond. In the same year, 1791, Harrison abruptly changed his interests. He received a commission as an ensign in the regular Army's 1st Infantry and then moved to the Northwest, where he lived for the most of his life. Harrison assisted General Mad Anthony Wayne in the fight against the Indians during the Battle of Fallen Timbers, which allowed for the settlement of the majority of the Ohio region. He served as the Northwest Territory's first representative to Congress after leaving the Army in 1798, and after doing so, he helped pass laws that split the territory into the Northwest and Indiana territories. He was in charge of the Indiana Territory for 12 years beginning in 1801. His main responsibility as governor was to secure title to Indian lands so that Europeans might continue into the wilderness. Harrison was in charge of protecting the settlers when the Indians responded. In 1809, the threat to settlers grew more acute. Tecumseh, an articulate and energetic ruler, began to establish an Indian confederation to oppose future incursion with his religious brother, the Prophet. Harrison was granted authorization to fight the Confederacy in 1811. While Tecumseh was looking for new friends, Harrison led 1,000 warriors to the Prophet's village. On November 7, just before dawn, Indians assaulted his camp on the Tippecanoe River. Harrison defeated them after severe battle, but he suffered 190 casualties. The Battle of Tippecanoe, which established Harrison's renown, interrupted Tecumseh's Confederacy but did not reduce Indian incursions. By the spring of 1812, they were frightening the border once more. During the War of 1812, Harrison was promoted to the rank of brigadier general and assigned command of the army in the Northwest. On October 5, 1813, he defeated the combined British and Indian troops in the Battle of the Thames, north of Lake Erie, and killed Tecumseh. The Indians dispersed, never to be heard from again in what was then known as the Northwest. Following his return to civilian life, Harrison was nominated for president by the Whigs, who were looking for a national hero. He won by a margin of fewer than 150,000 votes, but he won the Electoral College by a margin of 234 to 60. When Harrison arrived in Washington in February 1841, he allowed Daniel Webster to rewrite his inaugural address, which was embellished with classical references. Webster had reason to be delighted because, while Harrison was a nationalist, he stated in his inaugural address that he would be submissive to the will of the people as expressed via Congress. But, before a month in office, he had a cold that turned into pneumonia. He died on April 4, 1841, the first president to die in office, and the Whig platform went with him.